I am Ingeborg, Queen of France, though my journey as a queen has been far from what I envisioned when I left my homeland of Denmark. Born in 1175, I was the daughter of King Valdemar I and Queen Sophia. My childhood was filled with tales of bravery, political alliances, and the power of unity among kingdoms. When I was chosen to marry King Philip II of France in 1193, I believed it would be the start of a grand chapter in my life. I was wrong. Our wedding was held in August 1193, a grand affair meant to symbolize the union of our kingdoms. Yet, the very day after our vows, my life was upended. Philip, inexplicably, rejected me. He claimed our marriage was cursed and sought annulment. I was left confused and humiliated. What had I done to deserve such treatment? I did not understand his reasons, and to this day, they remain shrouded in mystery. Philip's repudiation plunged me into a living nightmare. I was confined to various monasteries, isolated from the court, and stripped of my dignity. Yet, I refused to accept the annulment. I was a queen, lawfully wedded, and I would not yield my title or my marriage. I appealed to Pope Celestine III, who declared our marriage valid, a decree Philip ignored. For years, I fought a battle not just for my rights, but for the principles of justice and the sanctity of marriage. Despite Philip's opposition, I found strength in my faith. I prayed fervently, seeking solace in the belief that God would guide me through this ordeal. My plight became a cause célèbre in Christendom. Support came from unexpected quarters, with clergy and noblewomen rallying to my side. It gave me hope, even as the years stretched on and my captivity continued. Philip's repeated attempts to annul our marriage were thwarted by the Church. By 1213, after decades of conflict and intervention from multiple popes, he finally relented, recognizing me as his queen. Yet, the damage had been done. Though my title was restored, I was never truly allowed to assume the role of queen consort. Instead, I lived a life of quiet solitude, far from the pomp and power of the French court. During these years, I reflected deeply on my life and the lessons it held. My story is one of resilience against injustice, of holding steadfast to what is right, even when the odds seem insurmountable. I was a queen who fought not for power, but for the principle that a sacred bond cannot be discarded at whim. In 1223, Philip passed away, and with his death, so too ended my long struggle for recognition. My life may have been marked by sorrow and betrayal, but I take solace in knowing that I stood firm in the face of adversity. I leave this world not as a defeated woman, but as a symbol of unyielding strength and faith. My story may not have unfolded as I dreamed, but it is mine, and it speaks of endurance and hope for all who face their own trials.